Number 7, this is the final lesson and the one that is the most common throughout all of the people that I've interviewed. Making a difference. If you make a difference in other people's lives, it will make a difference in your own. That is the 7th lesson and the number 1 thing that people have told me. And here's a few quotes, a few stories. This is Terry Wardlow. She grew up wanting to be a teacher. She decided she didn't want to do that because she wouldn't get paid enough money. And she went to school for math, and then she was a computer programmer. She was like you. Is it Doug, correct? Yeah. Worked in a cubicle, worked behind a computer, and hated it. She needed the people interaction. So she went back to school, became a teacher, and just to feel and see the passion in her voice when she's talking about her job. It's not what I do, it's who I am. It's my vocation. And that is my goal for you guys, to be able to say, this is not just my job. It's who I am and it's what I do. And if you could have that, your life is going to be so much better. It's so cool when you enjoy what you do because everything else kind of falls into place from that. This woman is from the State Supreme Court of Arkansas. She is the first ever female Chief Justice of the State Supreme Court of Arkansas. So I got to go hang out with her and sit in on a day of court and sit in her chambers, which was a little intimidating at first, but it was great. She's very nice. And her advice here, if you don't see something that needs to be fixed, if you don't have something that really gets you fired up and something that you want to make a difference on, you're going to look back and you're going to be unhappy. And there's lots of different ways for you to make a difference. But if you don't have something like that, you're going to look back and you're going to regret it. Now, this guy right here is Jim Godin, and that is his wife, Grace. This is in Houma, Louisiana. Anybody ever been to Houma, Louisiana? It's like an hour outside of New Orleans. And this guy, when I met him, was 87 years old. And he was still working at his job every day. So I drive in from Houma to New Orleans, and I meet him at his financial office. He was a financial planner. He's dressed up in his nice suit. He's got his white hair all slicked back, and I follow him to his house. 5,000 square foot house, pillars, golf course is a backyard. I don't know if you can really tell. Golf course is a backyard. Sweet place. So he drives me all around Houma, and he's showing me all this stuff, and then we come back, and then we're sitting in his patio, and we're drinking a couple gin and tonics. And I said, Mr. G, now what are you doing here? I see you're working every day. You got this nice house. Why are you still working? Why are you not retired? And he laughed. He said, I don't want to retire. I like what I'm doing. I'm helping people. And the way I help people is by making them money. So his quote is this: I want the life of everyone I touch to be better because I pass this way. So this man is 87 years old and he's working every day and he's making money, but he likes his job enough that he doesn't want to quit. He doesn't want to retire. And that is what it's about. And he doesn't work necessarily 40 hours a week. He's got a more relaxed schedule, but he's still working every day. So how do you make a difference? The stereotypical way is this: you got to cure cancer, you got to move to a third world country, you got to do this huge high-level stuff. And I say that's crap. That is true. If you cure cancer, my friend, you would be the man or the woman. You would be making a huge impact. But that's the stereotype. The reality is this: you will make a difference by taking advantage of your God-given talents and abilities. If you take advantage of who you are, you will make a difference because you will feel good. And if you have passion for your job in your life, that will carry over. You'll have passion at work, passion at home. And if you are a living example for other people, you don't know what that will do. You don't know the domino effect, the ripple effect that you have on people. And you might not see it right off the bat, but the domino effect is huge. And you make a difference basically by being who you're kind of supposed to be, not what supposed to in this realm, supposed to here. And that is how you figure out your career, by making a difference and tapping into who you are. Remember this: 84,000 hours. And there's two perspectives on that. If you hate your job, 84,000 hours is a ton. If you love your job, which I hope you guys do, you're going to be like Mr. G. You're not going to want to retire. You're going to keep doing something that you love, and you're going to keep getting paid for it.